Okay, I have my audience here. Can you see everybody? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I go? 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay, that's the audience, and then I'm screen sharing with them my PowerPoint. Okay. Polio, measles, and smallpox. Those are just a couple of the diseases that used to kill millions of people each year. Luckily, vaccines were invented, and the fear of those diseases is no longer. We've all probably received vaccinations at some point. I mean, it was a requirement when we were in school as children, and some of us may even have kids of our own that need to get these vaccines each year, since there is a regular schedule that we're supposed to follow per the CDC and the doctors. So there's lots of research and science behind vaccinations, and that's why today I will be talking about vaccines, how they work, how they benefit us, and how they can affect others. So I've mentioned vaccines, so now I will explain how they work. Gingland and Doyle, they explained that when a vaccine enters the body will create an immune response specific to the bacteria or virus that is injected while not causing the disease. It provides memory of that disease so that when you are exposed later to the real thing, you will have an immune response instead of getting the illness. The World Health Organization explains that vaccines basically simulate infection, and it trains the immune system to remember and recognize these diseases later so that it can kill that bacteria or virus before it can cause an illness in you. Now that you have the gist of how vaccines work, now I'll just explain some of the benefits of vaccines. The World Health Organization has found that vaccines reduce polio cases. Polio, which is a disease that causes, excuse me, I'm just updating my PowerPoint that I have here. Oh, there you go, guys. A disease that causes paralysis. And those cases have been reduced significantly due to vaccination. And in 2020, Africa was actually deemed wild poliovirus free due to vaccination efforts. Nandy and Shet, they found that vaccines actually can improve quality of life and lessen the burden financially. Vaccines prevent 6 million deaths each year and help avoid excessive financial expenses, such as with hospitalizations. Adults can avoid wage loss from missing work due to illness, or even if their kids are missing school and they'll have to miss work in turn. So kids will be less likely to miss school and contract like very expensive vaccine preventable diseases. So vaccines are not only beneficial to us, but also to the people around us. Let me move this again. I'm just changing my PowerPoint slide. The World Health Organization describes something called herd immunity. Herd immunity is the resistance to the spread of a specific disease due to previous infection or vaccination. You can see in the graphic that I've presented on the screen, if you are infected with a virus and you try, if you're in close contact with somebody who was vaccinated against it, that person will not get sick, or they won't get very sick, and it won't pass on to someone else. So it helps to contain the spread. Nandy and Shet, their research mentions that as the number of individuals who are susceptible to an illness, such as the unvaccinated, increase, then the incidence of an outbreak will also increase. So this can negatively affect people who are immunocompromised, such as babies or people receiving treatments for something like cancer. They also gave an example about the reemergence of diphtheria in Bangladesh and India. In conclusion, vaccines are a powerful tool. Due to their function and how they protect you and others, they provide many benefits. So if someone asks, why should I get a vaccine? You should tell them it's not just about you, but about all of us. Okay, let me show. That was better than my first one. Let me show my audience. They're still here. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the Zoom so I can show it better. I just want to make sure so you can see my whole audience. I don't know how to do this. Okay, there. I think that's better. Okay. Thank you.